Well, welcome along to Denmark. We're in the cosy dugout chairs, the one Scott Booth and the coaching team will be sitting on less than 24 hours from now. Everyone's safely here from the airport. It was a pretty straightforward flight from Edinburgh, and the girls are training just now on the pitch. Craig Edwards, who's in Chernobyl, is here in Copenhagen, or in the Brondby Park anyway, with a big stadium. It's a big old stadium this, with the men's team playing sometimes for the big games, the women's teams. Everyone here safe and everyone looking fighting fit training wise.
Yeah, everyone's obviously survived the trip, which is what you want. Obviously it's a very beautiful stadium. You just I think everyone's reaction when they came out, mouth open and that. So it'll be a brilliant park to play football on for them, and you can they're training right now. I think they're enjoying it's a wide pitch, so yeah, I think Scott will enjoy the facilities here, and it's definitely one of the top ones we've been to this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And as when the draw came out, it was a draw which, perhaps the most even of ties out of all in the last 16. But certainly no mugs. Semi-finals in the past have been the quarter-final as well. But they did scrape through against BT in the last round, so perhaps that shows there is some hope there. Yeah,
I think City will have. They'll look at this as they've got to try and bring something back to Petershill from here. That'll be the priority. But I think when you look at some of the teams, no disrespect to Brondby, but they're not Lyon, and I think that's the big thing. It's not a Lyon, a PSG, or a Barcelona. It's a side that I think they'll see this as a draw. Brondby are favourites. They're the seeded side. Let's not try and distract from that. It's a brilliant draw. It's still a very tough draw. They are seeded for a reason. They're regular in this round, even further in fact. So it is going to be a very tough draw. And the players, I think, it's an exciting draw because it's an even tie, which is what you want at this stage. You want to go into a tie, maybe slight underdogs, but you've got to fancy your chance if you can get something away from here.
Yeah, and as we say, it could well be a tie that City look on favourably, but Brondby will be thinking of the same with that even Stevens status quo. And as we kind of were looking up earlier, Brondby doing relatively well in their league. They've had 3 players, I think, in the Danish league team of the month for September. They do have 1 or 2 decent threats in there. They've got a 30-year-old as well, kind of like a Leanne Ross figure in there. So they're a side with some young talent and some experienced quality in there. Yeah,
definitely. We've just picked out. When looking at the side, Christensen and Sorensen have been the main scorers. Sorensen got a hat-trick in their last league game. They score goals. They've scored 7 goals in all 3 of their last league games. So they know their way to go. So it will be a struggle for City to keep them out, and that's going to be key tomorrow. Is keeping them out and try and get something up the other end. But look, they are no mugs. They're in this round for a reason. They're second in their league at the moment after 10 games, a point off the top. So they're regulars at this stage. They know what they're doing, and it's going to be a tough test.
And you mentioned about keeping it tight. If we get maybe a score draw, that would be ideal. A goal away from home and still in the game. This is a lovely stadium, and I think there'll be a decent crowd there. Hopefully expecting a few thousand here. I think there was 8,000 mentioned last year for the game when Juventus played here. It's a bit of a test if they can stay in the tie, City, for Petershill in a couple of weeks' time, which is a totally different ground.
Yes, it's the
fans were on top of them.
Yes, it's going to be a completely different environment for Brondby compared to this wonderful facility that we've got this week. But yeah, it'll be keep the tie alive and bring them back to Petershill, and it's a lot different. And as you said, the fans will be on top of them, and especially if City are going into the second leg with a big chance as well. If they can get something, a score draw here, the fans will be up for it. And we've seen Petershill make a lot of noise before, and that'll be the aim, is to keep the tie alive and then get Petershill as noisy as possible for the return leg and make it as tough for Brondby as possible.
And Mystic Megget, give us a prediction for tomorrow night.
Look, they'll have to play better than they did away in Russia. I think that Scott didn't hide away from the fact that they won away from Russia.
Probably better in the first half an hour from Sunday as well.
Yeah, but I think if you offered him a 1-0 with a rubbish performance, he would take it. But look, they're a good side. I wouldn't be surprised if we see goals. I think both teams know their way to goal. I think a 2-1 Brondby, but City very much still in the tie.
Okay, as positive as you can be with defeat. So thanks very much, Craig, for that. We will have coverage of the day tomorrow. We'll get some preview thoughts as well after the training session, and then we will have build up to the game on Twitter with live commentary from Craig on Twitter. We'll also have live radio commentary as well. Don't believe there's going to be any TV coverage. Maybe we'll be streaming from Danish TV, but we're unaware of that at the moment. So there will be live video commentary through our Facebook page. We'll have that set up right around about 5 minutes before kick-off, so do check out our Facebook page. We'll plug that tomorrow. But it is the big one, last 16. There is a chance for a quarter-final place again. It would be an amazing feat if we do it, but 180 minutes, perhaps more, of football is ahead of us. It is tomorrow night. It is Brondby. I think it's Glasgow City here in Copenhagen in the UEFA Women's Champions League.